send us your passport photograph. Fourthly, we also expect you to send us a very short profile of yourself. Your profile is expected to contain some basic information about yourself, including what you do for a living. We also expect you to send us a picture of the vehicle that you want us to give you permit for. Now, and once we have these in our system, once we have these records with us, we'll also be able to track you and trace you if it is important to do so. So we are not just giving permits to every Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Now, the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Mariam Aloma Mukhtar, has blamed the increase in number of internally displaced persons in the West African sub-region on conflicts and violence. The Chief Justice, at a training for judges and Qadis in Abuja, maintained that there is a need for the political class to stop the growing trend by ensuring good governance, respect for the rights of the citizens, and the rule of law. Those who doubted the seriousness of the Ekiti state government to pull down structures on drainage channels now know better, as the ministry deployed bulldozers to remove the structures obstructing the dualization project of Ado-Ekiti Township roads. The Commissioner for Housing, Fiscal Planning and Urban Dualization, Remi Olorunleke, told journalists that owners of the affected buildings have been compensated since 2011, but they failed to relocate in spite of an additional 2 weeks' notice given them.
Compensation for this place was fully paid, and you can see a lot of the main properties, they have had their accessories removed. Immediately after collecting their compensation, those that have corpses there, that buried their forebearers there, they have exhumed them. And the tangibles in the main houses had been removed by the owners. The people who are seen carrying out removing their wares are traders, and they just took advantage of the fact that the owners do not have legitimate right over the properties again, and the fact that the government, they thought the government, we just pay for the houses, they will not come.
The chairman of the Federal Character Commission, Professor Shuaib Abdul Rahim, has condemned the call for the scrapping of federal character in the nation's system, maintaining that it has contributed to the unity of the country. Condemning insinuations that the Commission has not achieved much, Professor Abdul Rahim pledged that the Commission will continue to protect the interests of all Nigerians.
The real code of unity in Nigeria is embedded in the Federal Character Principle. And anyone who combats anything contrary to that is not a friend of Nigeria, not a friend of a plural Nigeria, and not a friend of a Nigeria stable, secure, and progressive. What we have are material challenges because we are going through full throttle with the second mandate. This is the equitable distribution of infrastructural facilities and socio-economic abilities throughout the country. That is a challenging process. It requires a lot of funding, it requires a lot of manpower, it requires a lot of dedication and belief in the corporate existence of Nigeria.
The midwives in Nigeria have asked the government to take urgent action to save the lives of women and who die daily owing to lack of access to maternity services at childbirth. On the occasion to mark the International Day of Midwives in Abuja, they appealed to the government to provide more facilities and train more midwives to reduce the high rate of maternal and child mortality in the country. The Minister of Health, Dr. Mohammed Ali Pate, announced that the government has posted 5,000 midwives through the Subsidy Reinvestment and Empowerment Program across the country. We'll return after the break. Rivers State Speaker has accused some Abuja-based politicians and security agencies of planning a series of protests in the state. Do join us again.
Come and see, waiting, come and they do it. Now why for quality why cables where they can pay. brother and sister, I beg, where una dey? Come and one light of your life. Hey, for quality wire, where they can go. Cables of any kind of project. Come and one light of your life. Oh yeah, light up your life, light up your house, light up your life. Hey, come and one light of your life. Now come and be the Baba.
For Coleman Wire and the Cables, we they produce better electrical wire and cable for all building projects in them, and for oil and the gas industry. All our cable and wire get local and international certificate, and all are made in Nigeria. Hey, no buy Baruf cable and wire. If you ask any wire and cable dealer, we they near you for Coleman. Coleman Wire and the Cable, the world's power pipeline.
Yes, I can feel it. Yeah, it's so cool. Yes, I can feel it. Yeah, the joy of life. It's in the living. Yeah, and you know it. Yeah, full of thought. The power of the life that's right in you. Quality product for life.
The joy of life is in the living. Polystar Electronics. Quality products for life.
I was younger, my generation ate Indomie regular chicken. But as I grew older, I needed more. And there, Indomie gave me more with the Indomie Super Pack. I grew much older and my appetite got even bigger. And there came Indomie Hungry Man size. I don't know how Indomie manages to fill my stomach every time.
Indomie 210 grams, Hungry Man size. You wanted more, you have more.
Get it today.
Welcome back. All our top stories and other programs can be found on our website, channelstv.com, and on youtube.com/channelsweb. If you're on the go, log on to m.channelstv.com to view us live on an iPad, iPhone or BlackBerry. Or you can also download the Channels TV app for Android and Nokia 920 devices from their respective stores. Now, the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Mr. Otelemiaba Dan Amatri, is accusing some Abuja-based politicians and security agencies of planning a series of protests in the state. According to the spokesman of the State Police Command, Ben Uwegbulam, the policemen were drafted to forestall a planned attack on the Secretariat by some persons. Mr. Amatri believes this was a test run of what they intend to do to all democratic structures in the state. He said a request by the House for the deployment of police officers to guard and protect the Assembly complex, earlier approved, were unceremoniously withdrawn by the Commissioner of Police, Rivers State Command, on orders from above. Now, the Rivers State House of Assembly shifted their scheduled sit-in for today to a later date and advised all citizens of the state to remain calm in the face of what they described as unwarranted provocations. The Speaker also called on the Inspector General of Police to investigate these brazen abuses of office and the immediate redeployment of the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Mbu, out of Rivers State. Now, the existence of a group self-styled ASU NAU Progressives at Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, is being challenged by the Southeast Zone of the Academic Staff Union of Universities. Supposedly formed in April, the group emerged following a public protest at the university's main union over the composition of the university senate. The Southeast Zonal Coordinator of ASU, Dr. Chidi Oswagu, at a media briefing insists the union neither exists or is not recognized by ASU as a registered trade union.
It may all look calm, devoid of any tension on the campus of Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka, but the administrative crisis within the institution's branch of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, tells a different story. Fingers point at the university's Vice-Chancellor, Professor Boniface Eboka, for igniting the controversy. This apparently occurred within the ranks of the university's branch of the union following a public protest in April. They had demanded the implementation of the white paper of the visitation panel sent to appraise the institution in 2010, especially that the vice-chancellor must uphold the constitution of the union.